good? Is it not crash? Cool, it's not crash. Continue.
Okay. So one, I apologize as it's going to be a little long. And two, it is not from Isis's point of view.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Cool.
Who we got?
You'll find out.
Or we just.
I'm afraid.
We'll find out.
If it's from
It's my
that
dad.
motherfucking asshole piece of shit President Avon motherfucker, I'm gonna be so
It's my dad.
Give me my father.
It's my dad, 100%.
yes, fuck that guy.
God damn.
Oh, my dad?
No, my dad.
Oh, okay. My dad's cool. I want to hear his perspective.
Watch it
Can
be
we do him
Cypress.
instead?
Watch it be fucking Cypress.
Fuck.
Fucking rats.
Shh.
Are you good, Jamie?
Yeah, me? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
The young halfling grips her hand tightly as they are led down the cold halls. She squeezes back to reassure her, to let her know she was there and would stay with her. But she knew this was a lie. There was no comfort to be gained by holding on to one another. These people did not honor the childish instinct to grasp at safety and hold the reassurance tight. Nyx knew that. She doesn't know how long ago it was that she knew that comfort. Her hair had gotten so much longer, so it wasn't just that it felt like so much time had passed. One moment, she had been holding her mother's hand as they walked. Then, she was on a ship, packed with other children and burly sailors and a colorful man who smiled too much and talked while he ate. When he was done eating, he put a flute to his lips, and Nyx can only remember standing in an orphanage. There were so many children, far more than that tiny building should have held. A frazzled woman tried to quiet them, but it was an impossible task. She offered them cookies and milk, but she pretended to eat and drink as she watched the ones that didn't get grabbed, and a large needle came out. Then they were quiet, as were the other children in a hazy, stumbling stupor. Nyx faked it as best she could, pretending to sleep until the night. She was able to almost make it past the garden. She was so close. But she was caught, and she felt the sharp prick of the needle too. She isn't sure how long they were there for. Her and a couple of the other kids had tried about a half-dozen ways of escaping, but they were always caught. They were always brought back, and they were always pricked. Sometimes a small girl would sneak into the group and try to play with them. She would get frustrated with most of them and talk about how lazy and boring they were. But she still came. Nyx tried to talk to her, tried to warn her, tried to get her to help. But her words felt so sluggish, and they seemed to stick and weigh on her lips every time she tried to speak. When the colorful man showed up again, Nyx's heart fell. She tried to yell at him to stop. She tried to cover her ears. She tried to cry. The flute was already at his lips. The next time she was able to remember, she was in a large, dark room with even more children than before. The other children looked so gaunt and hollow, they sat listless and barely even looked up at the new arrivals. The first few days? She thought they were days, at least by the times that food was brought in. She can barely remember. She sat or laid on the ground and just ate what was given to her. She felt like she had lost any chance she had to escape. She felt trapped. She felt dead. She watched more children come. She watched some leave. Some willingly, some fighting, but they never came back. She had almost given up to her fate when she overheard them. They were young, at least half her age. They were all crying, but one of them was trying to talk over them. She was talking about her older brother. She was telling them about how big and strong he was, how when he came he would carry them all out and beat up the people at the same time. Nyx could hear the doubt in her voice. She could see the tears welling up. Before she could even think, she piped up, "My sister's gonna get." The girl looked up as Nick struggled to stay and move over. "My sister's a cleric of Istis, with, destiny, and she's a star called." Nix wasn't sure if she believed it. She didn't know where they were, how long it had been, but the kids looked up at her so hopeful. "She'll get here and she'll light them on fire or do other magic stuff." As they walk down the hall now, Nick looks down at the girl and tries to smile. She knows it's too late. She knows it's over. But this one didn't need to. Just you wait and see. And that's it for the recap.
Okay, I'm actually crying in real life. That's God damn it.
Oh.
That was really good. Fuck.
Oof.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Jeez.
I'm an asshole.
Oh,
Holy
no, you're
shit.
not.
All right, let's go save your sister now,
All right, Jamie,
Oh,
or watch her
right.
die. One of
if
the
I
two.
may steal you.
Let me pause the recording.
All right,
Went very bad.
Cool.
so
We're recording
You
again?
guys-
Yes, we're recording again.
all
Move
good?
Welcome
title,
back. Tell
Dark
me your
Queen.
secrets.
Nope.
Hey,
Why?
Jamie,
Mm.
Jamie, was it good?
Sure.
All right,
Wait.
so we know that it's awful and evil. Got it. All right.
Wait,
let's-
real question. Did we check the pages?
I just hacked them. They seem.
I mean, I
normal.
don't think they're going to check between sessions, like when we're like actively awake.
I mean,
You know,
you
could.
never know.
But
I
they
have
could,
no
but
evidence
they could.
either way yet. When exactly they get changed.
Oh wait, they're supposed to change right now. Hold on.
That'd be a dick move.
That would
All
be
right.
a big move.
Yeah, it'd be terrible. I'd never do anything like that. Anyway,
Fuck.
so you guys are currently outside. You had just sent the ship back with the children you were able to grab, along with
Mhm.
Jack, who should be coming back. Your sister's with you.
Nick went with the kids, right?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's going back with the kids.
Yes, and that captain said that he would take them all the way back to Marai.
Yep.
And Nadinia found out she's a captain.
I mean,
Finally.
Captain Pumpkin.
I hate it.
Captain Pumpkinbeard?
I hate it even more.
Did I tell you, so in Animal Crossing, your villagers will make up a nickname for you,
Yes.
and they named me Pumpkin?
Oh my god.
Aww. It's
That fits.
fate.
That's adorable. I hate it.
So, because my internet is so choppy, I cannot run background music anymore for VODs.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna drive
We will
me
s-
insane. But I will try.
The silence will be more intense
Yeah.
than the music,
Yeah.
I'm
perhaps.
gonna play my Blood on the Moon music throughout this.
Oh,
Uh,
I can listen to
hopefully-
music.
Hopefully, we will have music at some point, and I will let you know when that happens.
Okay.
Spooky. Alicia, for my sanity, because I'm a bad person and didn't have time to re-listen, can you remind us what April told us about like the layout and shit? Because I don't remember the nuances of that.
She doesn't know, I thought.
She
Okay.
doesn't know a lot of
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure like we weren't missing information because I'm a dum-dum.
No, she knew basically where her dad's office was, and mainly kind of the areas you guys have already been. She talked about the one area up front, just a tiny bit, the centrifuge.
Right.
Spin doodle.
Spin doodle, yes, that is
Spin
the
doodle?
scientific term.
All right, let's get going, shall we?
So you guys come back in. I should get rid of Nick. Nick.
Bye,
Harpoon
Nick.
equipped. Actually, no, harpoon. Equip. Actually, this place is pretty tight, right?
Yes. From what we've seen so far, yes.
I have a question. Does my polearm mastery work with everything since I have the thing that increases my range?
What?
Yeah, what?
The polearm
See-
does work with the increased range, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, but like, can I use a sword for my polearm stuff? Because I have increased range with my sword. Or no?
I don't know what you mean by sword with
Here.
your polearm stuff.
So I have increased range of 5 feet on all my weapons.
Yes.
Can I use my polearm mastery and all its little tricks, or do I need to actually use a polearm?
What
I
does
would
Polar
say
Master say?
you'd have to use a polearm for it.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you talking about the part where it's entering and leaving your reach?
Yee.
Uh,
Poop.
yeah, it says when you're wielding a set of weapons.
Quarterstaff. That's interesting.
Yeah, quarterstaff.
It's considered a polearm, not really.
Nah, I'd say you have to stick with the weapons that it says.
Yeah, that's fine.
April will look around at all of you and say, "So what's the plan?"
Is there a door behind this thing?
No.
Okay, cool. The plan? Find her sister. How we execute said plan? I say we just walk through doors until we find her.
We also need to gather as much
It's going to be a resource drain if we're not careful.
need to find as much evidence as possible.
I look at I look at April. Do we need any more evidence?
Paperwork. Yes, we do.
Children can be made to say things that they don't necessarily believe.
Yes, but we already found a bunch of corpses and an incineration chamber. Is that enough proof or not? Can we go?
Have the money
I'll
pulled.
explain later, but I'm grabbing the papers that I find.
Sure.
Yes, we definitely should.
And where do we come out of?
Well, you
Come down the
guys.
stairs here, right?
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
right?
I'd be right here because there's the elevator here and the stairs
Mhm.
that come down from the office.
Okay, okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna, because I remember this place. I'm gonna go over here. I think it's the only place that we know that's a door into somewhere that leads somewhere else, right?
This one, but it leads to the
thi-
same looking room.
Mm-hmm. That's the door.
uh,
This is the window.
So you have this covered. I didn't actually see this.
Let me.
This part, at least, this little thing. If it's not
Sorry.
supposed to be.
Sorry, and real quick, this person in this top zone was the one that saw April and fake dad, right?
Yes, and she's
Yes.
also the spellcaster.
She also handed you a bunch of papers
Mhm.
about the termination of the
Yeah.
project.
Yeah, which Kira has.
Yes.
And there's something about liquidation of assets on there.
Mhm.
All right. Unless you guys have a better plan, I plan on just walking down this way.
I think we should do it. Do we want to just walk past people? Like, probably a sneak, right?
I'm not very stealthy.
You can't take everyone in this entire building at the exact same time.
What would you like me to do?
We could
Easy enough, we
neutralize them
can
one by one.
You both spoke at the same time.
Same idea, I think.
Which was I couldn't hear it.
Neutralize
take
one at a time.
Oh my god.
One at a time. That's all
One
it
at a
says.
time. I mean, ideally, but they are gonna scream.
I'm sure they're going to set off some alarm of some sort too.
Oh, unless maybe we get them into the hallway first?
And how would you do that?
Ask
Well,
them to come.
Hi, my dad needs you in his office.
Would a screaming child work?
Where what?
Would a screaming child work?
Oh, that could be. Maybe they think like, well, then they might think one of the kids escaped.
Hmm?
I like April's idea of just her luring them to us, and then we jump them.
Okay.
Alright, so in the office?
Mhm.
Alright. Just gonna.
Can you like delete the plant?
I can't believe you hate my plant.
It's in the way.
It's kind of huge and obnoxious.
Are we going for lethal or non-lethal?
I would like to suggest non-lethal.
All right, and I grab my baseball bat.
We will give them a chance to surrender when they are alone.
Do we can I grapple at range? No. No, I can only attack at range. That'd be weird if I could grapple at range.
Yeah.
That would be. I'm just imagining
believe
your
there's a
arms
net
like
for that.
slowly as the last sticking out at them. Just. Ugh. Okay.
No, I'd be Darth Vader, you know?
No, I'm thinking more Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
It'd be really creepy. I hate Mr. Fantastic. Anyway. All right, April's like, okay, I will be back. Are you guys gonna hide?
Oh no, I'm just going to grab them as they come in and strangle them until they fall asleep.
Okay.
Or we could all appear at once and overwhelm them.
I mean, you guys can help.
I'm going to beat them with a baseball bat.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Preferably once the door is closed.
So April's going to get this person.
Is there a way to turn off lights?
Yes.
You know what? Don't turn off the lights. It's fine.
It'd
yeah,
be
I feel
kind
like
of
that'd be more
suspicious.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a closet
So-
behind them?
Hmm?
Most of these people are just going to go ahead and surrender. All of the common people are.
Hmm.
Let's do 2 of them that I think might be more interesting. Because I don't want to do every single individual person.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Go
So
for
this
it.
one, she comes in. Hello, sir. You wanted to see
Opposite
me?
door, cool. Quinn. Whack!
Whack her with my baseball
Oh.
bat.
All right, roll it.
Wham.
Yeah, that hits.
Is she
Okay.
unconscious?
She is not. She's a bit bit tougher than that.
Can I grapple and cover her mouth?
Let's roll an initiative versus hers.
Advantage.
Yeah, you do have advantage. Gosh, where is she
I
under?
don't open my sheet. I forgot to open my sheet. Oh, there. It's hiding.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, gross. I didn't
15.
clear that. Clear.
Oh.
Your still counts. I'm just not putting it in the turn order.
Oh. You deleted the turn order.
Yeah.
Did you not hear what you just said?
No. She closed it.
Yes, because she doesn't need it, Chris.
Oh. Okay.
Just what
Thought
she,
she was-
she
Your,
I
just
thought- I
your
thought she-
15
I thought she was
counted. Listen
Yeah,
to
your
when she
15
I was-
speaks to you.
I was just putting it. She keeps putting the turn order up, so I was just putting my token back on the turn order.
No, the turn order just pops up when anyone rolls initiative, clicking on their token. So you're the one that's bringing it up.
Okay.
All right. She will get a chance to go first.
Mine's the second one. I want to whack her again.
Okay, let me throw her up if you guys want to all jump in to attack this poor woman.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Bam.
Bam.
I don't want to burn her alive, so. I will
That's why you
pass.
get a baseball bat.
And there it goes.
Come on, Kira.
She had an 18 to start. Where's her thing? All right. Actually, Quinn, you get to go again.
Yeah, no, I rolled an 8 with my baseball bat.
Oh. Well, that does not hit.
Yeah.
Don't say.
As she is going to cast Entangle.
But it's up to you,
Neat.
Kira.
What?
I think that hits the rest of us. Except maybe Iris.
And let's see, how big is that?
Cats do not fall in the. Oh my god.
20-foot square.
Don't go in the garbage can.
Oh yeah, Rue fell in the bathtub today when the water was draining.
That makes sense. That sounds like
and then
something
she
Rue
spent
would
like
do.
the next like an hour and a half like upsettedly cleaning herself of the water she stepped in.
Don't
Even
do that.
has fallen into the toilet a couple times.
Oh my god.
All right, she will cast Entangle there. And
Stop
uh,
fucking with the garbage can. Sorry.
she's
Ah.
going to move back here so you can try to attack her if you want. Yeah, that hits. All right. She's still up.
I'm just gonna keep beating this woman with a bat.
I can see that. I can see you doing that. All right. Sorry, I'm just checking some things. Okay. What did that do? Not her turn. Maple, your turn.
Strength save?
Yep.
Everyone else needed to make
Ha.
their initial strength saves.
That was my initial one. Right? We get one
Yeah,
on
'cause
every
it's-
turn?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if I could get everyone's strength save for that. So Iris and Adina too.
Oops.
Come on, Adina.
Chris.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Strength save.
Yes. There you go.
Yes, you're fine.
And then is it the end of my turn?
You use your action to do it.
Oh, that's fine. 18?
It's a strength check. For some reason, the first one's a strength save, and then afterwards it's a strength check.
What?
Yeah, it's a save to avoid the effect.
Bullshit. Can I keep
Then
the
it's
one
a
I
strength
rolled
check.
and add my modifier? Or do I have to roll
Sure.
it again?
Sure. What's your modifier?
+1. So
That
15.
actually makes it.
Cool.
So you can move out of it if you'd like.
Yeah, I do. I run over right to there.
Okay.
It is difficult terrain to get there. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Yes, I have 45 feet of movement.
Okay, cool.
It means nothing to me.
Okay.
You manage to kind of fight your way through, and then you just fucking run right across all this bramble and vine and stuff coming up and land right in front of her, and she does not look happy about
Yeah, I
that
can
at all.
Make it like there technically. But yeah.
All right. Next up is Kira.
Oh no. No, I get out because then it's 40 is here and then 45. Yeah, I can make her right there. Cool.
Okay. I will run up and whack her with my quarterstaff.
Nice.
Yes.
Do it. Melee attack.
Don't make me kill you.
Don't make me kill you. Whack.
Which is funny because you
Damn.
have killed so many people.
I
Mhm.
meant to do it two-handed, but yeah.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead.
Here, I'm just gonna put this up for two-handed damage. 3.
All right, you run up and you whack her, and she just you whack her good in the back of the head, and she's like, "Come on!"
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Okay, Iris, it's your turn.
I would like to get out of this fucking vine bullshit, please.
Okay, that's a strength check, and you use up your action for that.
Well,
You
fuck
you
me.
you are one with the vines.
I'm fucking fuming right now, though. I'm very angry. This is
Yeah,
a
you have
hellscape.
long hair and you've got a long robe, and they are both horribly tangled.
Yeah, it's a bad scene. Well, better luck next time.
Virginia?
Okay, take a step forward. Take
Yeah.
another step forward. And
Yep.
that's as far as I can
con
get.
check.
Yeah, concentration for entrench. For tank.
Oh, you're right. Yep, I do need to roll that. Yeah, she's fine.
Then I'm gonna take my harpoon and I'm gonna whack.
All right. Whack her.
Whack.
All right, you do whack. Okay. She looks very bad.
Whack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. She's down.
Whack.
You were doing non-lethal, right?
Yes, of course.
All right. You kind of, the vines and stuff mean nothing to you as you just kind of crunch through them, other than like catching your peg leg a bit. So you stop a bit short of her, and she glances at you, doesn't really pay attention because like you're too far away, and you just reach over and whack, and she looks. You just hit her hard, and she looks up back at you. She's like, "Wait, we can talk about." And you whack her again, and she falls down.
Nadinia's
I love it.
strong.
And the vines disappear.
Fuck this bitch. Let's throw her in the closet.
With the dead child?
Oh, other closet.
Burn dead child.
A closet that's a staircase.
Yeah, we did burn.
Oh,
we
shit,
we
that's
burned
right.
the
Well.
corpse,
There was
Consider time.
the room they were holding all the kids in.
yeah. I think that's.
Yeah,
that's
throw all these fuckers in there. Let them fucking rot.
So we throw her with the rest of the staff in that room.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna put her up there. All right, so you get most of the staff to go down there. There are 2 more that seem to be druids, but they don't. When they walk in, they do not put up a
I
fight.
just lift up my harpoon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, give me an intimidation, Nadinia.
Yeah, sure. Grr.
Yeah. They look around at all of you, and they just kind of put up their hands, and they're like,
Haha. Don't
Does
say
any
it.
of them make any excuses?
one of them says, "We're just doctors, so
I punch him in
we
the
won't
face.
do anything." Okay.
Yeah, fuck.
Go ahead and roll that.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck
All right.
you.
Yes.
You punch them in the face, and you hear a very satisfying crunch as you break their nose, and they kind of like bend over holding it. And they're like, "Oh God, what the?"
Oh no.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Maple. Let's tone it down a little bit.
Just
Now
stabs
get in the
one of
closet.
Get in the closet.
Let's tone it down a little bit. They already surrendered. Just put them in
Tone
the
it
office.
down. I say hit them again. What the fuck do you mean?
I agree with the giant
I-
lady.
Iris, save it for the ones that matter.
Kill.
Save your bloodlust.
It's okay, just capture
Iris.
objectives, guys. Kill.
Iris, I appreciate the fervor, but you need to save that energy and that spirit and that passion for the actual bastard that's gonna get stabbed in the face.
Very quick, Noah, can you do the voice that you did on Monday for the plants?
Nourish me, Baba.
Nourish me, mother. Nourish me.
I
Now
crave
canonically what all
nourishment.
parents would sound like.
Nourish me, mother.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, the context is not important.
I'm worried about the context, actually.
Then
That
listen
was
to
a
the
good
voice.
one. That was a good one.
Nourish me.
I am glad that was chosen as the title, but I did also like Irish Kesha a lot.
Yes, Irish
Kesha.
Kesha was pretty good, yeah.
All right. So yes, you eventually clear out all of these rooms so that there is no one except for just throwing them in the void. Haha.
Kill
Mhm.
them.
Kill.
Iris, pull back. Turn it down. Turn it down. Let's make it a 9, okay? We can turn it back a little bit. Let's make it a 9. We don't need to be 11 yet.
So, you have cleared out everything except for in here.
Because we can't get in there.
Nope.
How do you actually get in there? Did we see a way you get in there?
Not right now. You don't.
Okay.
Oh right, they're like just windowed in there.
I mean, we could
Mhm.
take a
As far as you can see.
we can take a chair and break the window.
Yeah, break this fucking door. I don't care.
Ah, yes.
Let's-
Have they invented
With a
plexiglass yet?
window. I mean, you can fireball through a window.
No, you
Let's
can't.
just incinerate them.
You can't actually
Uh,
fireball
no.
through.
It doesn't impart any force. It was.
I could try punching
You
You
the
could
window.
melt the window.
I mean, on the
Let's
other
look for a
side of the
fucking
window.
door real quick.
Yeah,
Like,
you
let's
can't
go,
do
let's
that
go
because
over
can't
by
shoot through it.
centrifuge.
it's because when you shoot it, you point at a location.
It has to
and
be able
makes a
to
beam.
to get there. Yeah.
Hmm.
It isn't just like I decide this is the point it exploded
Imagine it's a grenade that you point instead of throw.
and can explode
Can,
in there.
can we
But
can
yeah.
we go look for a door?
I mean, there's 2.
There is not. That goes into a different area that they can see into.
No, they both go into the same room.
That isn't this one that they can see into.
No, yeah, it.
The-
No, it's the same room. Like it's a room they see into.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I know
That's
it's
what
the
he-
I'm
same
sorry.
room.
I'm sorry.
I know
I'm
we're
sorry.
saying the same thing.
I know. I'm sorry. Kill me.
Okay, but how would we get in there? Or did you check and see how one would get in there?
No, that's why I'm asking if we can go check to see a door.
I didn't see one the last time we were here, but let's go. I suppose. Are these windows like really small?
If you broke them, you guys could probably get through. It wouldn't be fun, but you probably could.
Broken a window or two in my life.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure most of you have.
I have
Okay,
never
we're gonna
broken.
get through this window. Whack. Doesn't break a window. Of course.
I've broken several doors, but never a window.
I have.
Have we considered having April go knock on the window and like motion for them to leave?
I mean,
You
That's a
can
good
try.
idea.
look over to April. Would that work?
She
They look busy, though.
shrugs.
They looked like they were busy though. You sure they would send everyone?
Probably not.
I mean, maybe not April, but Maple, if you could turn into your father, they might listen to him.
I'm angry.
Beckon them back to your office. Your office.
I mean, why would he call all of them if they're still working?
The
It's
boss
Well,
came
that's-
at me and was like screaming for everyone to come. I'd come.
Or we
I
could
do-
go in there and just stab things.
I do see where it could be suspicious, but I don't know. It could work too.
Have another choice.
The other
Stabbing
choice
things.
is yes.
You could go peek inside the other room to see if there's a door leading in from the other side.
So someone go over there and open that door and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not even gonna stealth?
I guess.
Please stealth.
Are you gonna stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
Oh, buddy.
Buddy,
I did.
buddy.
This is the secret plan.
I'm
So-
going down the other way, by the way.
All right, I need stealth from you too.
Distraction. Holy fuck.
Guys.
That's a 5.
Yikes.
Listen.
As you guys
Now
are
we're
both
elite strike team.
passing by the window, you guys see like this bright flash through it, and it kind of momentarily makes you guys like pause. And you are briefly seen as you're passing by it, and two of these people come over to the windows and are like looking out trying to spot you.
Mm-hmm. Pressed against the wall. Fuck.
Maple, you see the one by you head back over to the computer, and they push a button and seem to be talking.
Fuck.
Yeah. Shit. I just send a message
Yay.
onto Stone. Nope, we gotta break the window, and I just elbow the window as hard as I can.
Yay.
Roll me an attack.
Just, yeah, nope. Cool.
Aw,
Natural
nice.
20, cool. On a window?
Damn.
Nice.
Can I just break it like super fucking clean so there's like no shards?
Just fucking destroyed.
Yes. So you elbow this window, and you simultaneously misjudged where you were hitting, and got it perfectly because you hit the frame, and so the whole fucking frame of the window just fucking caves in.
Ow, my elbow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it stings a bit, but you watch as it like falls and the whole thing shatters on the ground. So there's no glass on your one.
Cool.
Quinn, you swing your baseball bat, and you weren't really great at math, but you sure know what a baseball bat plus a window does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
All right.
I'm
I'm walking forward. Can I
jump in.
are you jump in?
Yeah, I jump
I'm
in.
running forward. Are you kidding?
I jump in. And
Alright.
I go for the person who's talking immediately. Just
Okay.
tackle them.
Since you are in, let me show you what you can see through the window.
Oh fuck.
Give me 1 second.
Yep, no problem.
the mother
God,
plant?
it's so weird with no music. Fuck. I don't like it being this quiet. I have time to
It's
think.
spooky, isn't it?
You know, if it's good for stability, it's probably best.
I've
It
just been
is.
listening to sweet Italian music.
Oh. what the fuck?
Cool.
And then you can see about this much of in here.
Are the bloodstains present in that room?
Yes.
No.
Cool.
Yes. Awesome.
What in the fuck am I
So
looking
they're
at
in
right
chairs.
Yes. Oh, these kids? No. Sorry, they are. Kind of. They're on chairs, but they seem strapped to them a bit.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like racks? Or...
Yeah.
Like the weird doctor chairs you see in fucking horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the asylum.
Yeah. I am.
Yes.
Yeah, I tackle.
And you see both of their stomachs are cut open, and there's
Ah!
plants growing out of them.
Nice.
That wasn't an appropriate noise to make for that, Noah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I tackled them.
All right, you tackle this person here.
Yep. I'm pressing the button.
Yep. As you do, one of the ones up here is going to press a alarm button that rings out.
Jesus.
Awooga.
I mean, it was gonna happen at one point.
Yeah.
All right, do the rest of you guys go through? I will say for Quinn's, because there's still glass there, it's going to be a dex check to get through.
Okay.
I don't. Okay.
Either a dex check or you use your action to knock out the rest of it.
Knock out the rest so Iris can get through safely.
You're a kind person.
Hmm.
All right. This door right here. Did we know if it opened?
Nope. Try it.
Which door are you pointing to?
This one.
You do not know if it opens.
Okay.
It does have a sign that says please stay closed until when the light is not on, though.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go through as well.
The window or the door?
The window.
Okay, you can just get through because she knocked out all the glass in it.
Okay. And then I'm going to say, don't move or you get whacked.
All right, intimidation. Okay. Iris, you're coming through too?
Should I try the door though?
It's up to you.
I'll come through.
What? Shit, I looked at Quinn, like door, window, like question mark, advice?
Just go in there with the
I
rest
do
of them.
the I do the shittest combat roll into the room.
Kira, you're embarrassing us. I'm trying to be intimidating.
All right. You watch as they put up their hands, but you also see the people at these two monitors turn around and look at both of you, or look through the windows at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
But the second they do, there's like you see like flashing in front of them, and they immediately turn back to the monitors and are taking care of those.
Can I ask these fucking assholes, what the fuck is going on in there? You start talking right now.
So the reason I told Iris to go through is because I'm actually going to go through the door.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suspected.
The door is not locked.
Go through the door.
Very Quinn thing to
Okay.
do.
Yes, the most sane of us.
Quinn, when you walk through the door, it feels like this air is completely just lit up with static electricity. Like all the hair on you kind of stands up.
Hey, buddy, with the metal arm.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
He's got more hair than just on his metal arm. I mean, there's none on the metal arm.
No, I mean like electricity in the air with a metal
Oh.
arm. It's not a good
Yeah.
guess.
It wouldn't really be a big deal.
And as you walk in, you hear something very familiar. You hear whispering. Very quiet whispers upon whispers layering on top of each other. And you understand them.
Oh shit!
Yes. They are all cries for help.
Ah!
So
Right?
my initial follow-up plan, which I'm gonna fucking go with anyway because I'm a dumbass bitch, was I was going to move so I could hit both of the people with lightning bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that, and I'm going to jump back to answer Iris's question. They will not move to dodge, so they will get hit.
Okay.
Iris, the person in front of you, it's a woman. She looks at you frustrated, and she keeps glancing behind you through the window, looking very nervous. She says,
Sorry, can I, like, because I look pitch black and really terrifying, I would say. I want to, like,
Mhm.
move in front to block her fucking view. Because fuck this bitch.
She keeps kind of trying to look through the window, looking more and more kind of nervous. And she says, what we're doing? What are you doing? You're disrupting the experiment.
I don't give two shits about the experiment. You better start talking or we're going to fuck it up.
You already are. This whole facility could be doomed. Let me get back to my work.
Sorry, that wasn't the answer I wanted. What are you doing? Give me specifics.
This work is over no matter what we do now. Answer the question.
Guys, tone it back a bit.
Where's Quinn? Maple looks around and looks out
And
the window.
as you ask that, you see an arc of
11.
lightning shoot out.
I would like to and reroll all ones and twos if that's all right.
Sorry, what was that?
I would like meta magic
Powered spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reroll.
go for it.
And power the lightning.
Dang.
so that'll be
12
36
plus.
instead.
That actually knocks them both out immediately.
Oh,
No,
shit.
they're dead.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it was a spell, so
It's
they would be dead.
electricity, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking electrocuted.
Holy shit.
So Maple just goes, yeah, so where's Quinn?
Jesus God.
When you do that, all four people in there scream, and they're all going to try to get up and go out the windows that you guys opened up.
I have one pinned down.
I
want to
stop him.
I already have one pinned.
Okay, so this one, is this the one you're pinning?
Yeah.
Iris, are you going to stop this one?
Fuck yeah.
Nadinia, are you going to try to stop one?
No, I'm going to look at their kind of cower or their panic, and I'm gonna do a smart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run out this window and towards the door that Quinn came from.
Okay. Kira, are you going to try to stop him?
Yes.
Okay. At least this one will get away. And everyone trying to stop, I'm going to need grapples.
Is that strength?
Mm-hmm.
Athletics. Yeah.
Athletics.
Not bad, squad.
Well,
Okay, in the same order.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Guys,
Watch this be a fucking
got
natural 20.
commoners.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
do
one
it.
against the maple just fucking nope.
My God. Okay, I'm sorry I have to interrupt, but like, we have a little trash can that's open right now, and that's the one that they're messing with. Now they're both sitting on a cardboard box next to it, looking in it.
aw.
Both of my cats. They're being adorable. Sorry.
Trash.
So Maple, you try to grab onto yours, but you get kind of distracted with Nadinia running across and jumping out the window. And she manages to be just slippery enough to kind of get out. As they are just kind of screaming and struggling against you and saying, "We all need to get out of here. We're going to die."
And I want to yell back, tell us what's going on so we can stop it. What do we do?
Ring. My phone rang. Sorry.
Oh, I was like waiting for. I was
Like,
like, what
what?
is that?
Banana.
I
That's what
fucking
I was
muted.
thinking.
I muted so you couldn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Very quietly. Ring, 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 ring.
Ding dong, ding dong,
She
ding dong,
screams
ding.
back. There's no time to explain. Let me get out.
I'm
I've-
not leaving. Tell us what to do.
There's nothing. They're going to get out. Let me go.
Who's getting out?
It's not a who. Let me go.
Fuck no. Stop. The more you argue with me, the less time you will have. So just fucking talk.
All right, Nadinia, you're going through the door.
Yeah, I'm going towards Quinn and like gonna grab him by his shirt and and shout, "Why did you do that?"
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Nadinia, when you walk into this room, you get the same kind of like static electricity, and you hear the whispers.
Oh fuck, we gotta go.
Layering upon layering, and they're very familiar for you as well,
Oh
although
fuck,
you
we gotta
don't
go.
understand them.
Oh
hate
fuck, we
this.
gotta go.
And as you enter, you see both of these children struggling against their binds as they manage to pull out, and they turn towards you two.
Are
Alright,
either of them?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alex.
Are either of them Knicks?
No,
Thank God.
but
All right.
we are
I'm
going to
gonna-
roll initiative for them.
Can I as they're like getting out, can I throw Quinn behind me?
Yes.
Did I technically get initiative since I can maybe see them? Well, not if you move there.
What does the ability say?
Just 30
They can
feet
see you?
from me. Within an ally within 30 feet.
You and every. Yeah.
So.
You're gonna see me get thrown across the room in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I'm just saying, you guys have initiative.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, everyone's rolling
advantage.
initiative.
Advantage is what I meant.
Let me clear that out first.
Yeah, Chris.
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh, 1 in a 14. Why am I rolling like so whip wop on things? Whip wop?
Whip wop.
Whip wop.
Whip wop.
Whip wop.
Whip wop. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to. Anyways. I'm going crazy with no fucking music.
So you just become musical.
Yeah, because like
Got it.
it's
God
just
damn it.
silent. I hate it.
Okay.
There we go. Fixed. It's fixed now.
Not yet for the music, Alex.
You want other music?
Yeah, that actually would be great.
What do you?
What do you want? What are you buying? Selling.
I mean, I can't.
Buying. What are you
just gonna.
selling? Hello, traveler.
No, it's not a good fight song.
Need fight musics?
No, that's terrible too. God. I can't remember what's in any of these. That's good.
This is good.
Most creepy of them all. This is fine.
Just Alicia in general. This is fine.
Ay. I don't remember how to loop it. I think that did it. I don't know.
We'll find out in approximately 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay. All right. So is everyone on the thing? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yep.
All right, Maple, you are first.
Cool. This is the window.
Yep.
I jumped through it.
Alrighty. Da, da, da. Well, you're definitely going to go through it, but you are going to take a little bit of damage from that.
That's fine. Just the whole like head dive at it with like
Okay.
arms over her head kind of thing.
Yep, you take 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. That takes how much of my movement? That's here. 5, 10. Just
It'll be the normal amount that it shows for the window, although it is lower down, so like you'll drop like 6 feet. It's not that much.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I get over to the monitors. What the fuck do they look like?
That's a great question. So you look at these monitors and they don't make a lick of sense. You
Cool.
see strange symbols you do not recognize, different meters, monitors. There's text scrolling on one of them. You do see, however, this like flashing warning sign
Yeah.
that says containment breached.
Nice.
Is there a stop button?
Not that you can see, just like cursory glancing over
Can
it.
I investigate for a stop button?
That will cost your action.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear.
Yes.
Yep.
Also, the music stopped. Investigation. 10.
No. Sorry. I clicked the wrong thing again.
Juxtaposition.
As you're looking at it, you're not sure you see kind of a stop thing.
Okay.
But you do notice a sign that says water levels low.
Okay.
Interesting.
Stay thirsty.
Cool. It doesn't help me. Fuck. Can I see any buttons that look kind of similar to a stop?
Unfortunately, there's a lot of red buttons.
Can I
You do
make
notice
a guess?
that there is a gigantic yellow button that's in the center of the thing.
This is gonna kill us. I press the button.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
All right, you slam onto the yellow button, and you hear very loudly throughout the whole thing.
Subject
Subjects-
released.
Yeah, that's actually what it says. Is subjects released.
No, that was a
Please
joke.
evacuate building.
Oh, I hope the people locked in the room are horrified right now.
As you watch as the spinning kind of subterfuge thing slows down and stops.
Is this,
Oh no.
Is this not what we wanted? Was to kill everything in here? I mean,
Not this way.
And you watch as the door slides open and out pours what smells very strongly of seawater and a whole lot of seaweed.
Oh no.
This is not what we wanted.
This
No.
is not what we wanted.
Looking inside, you see a glowing kind of rip in which
Is
the
it
seawater, in which the seawater and seaweed is pouring out of.
It's a
And
fucking
as
water
you
elemental
button,
plane.
the thing closes, and you hear 2 very, very loud kind of like metal shifting and moving. And
Great-
I
great
actually
time when
have
the
to
music
stop
for
the
this.
music now.
Maple, what the fuck did you do?
I'm
This is
smart.
horrific. I love it.
I'm smart,
Nadinia.
guys. Oh.
Nadinia? Nadinia, dear?
Mhm.
Can you please roll me a wisdom save?
Oh,
Okay.
use your Istus hack! If you fuck this up!
No.
I'm not important.
He doesn't care about his own life.
No, I never cared about my own life.
Oh god.
Nadinia,
She'll use it on
Mhm.
chicken nuggets, though.
you are
Jesus
incapacitated for 1 round
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
as
much better than.
those whispers turn into screams.
Yay.
Woo.
Whoa.
And
You're welcome.
I need to add.
What can I say except you're welcome?
No.
Fuck, guys.
Guys, let's have a level head about this when we go back in here. Dean, you need to not do anything rash or anything like that. Let's turn it down to a 9 not an 11. Buttons.
Hey, buttons.
My button only got like a plant monster. This is much worse.
Oh, I don't like this song.
Thank you, Alex.
Is this song backwards? Cool.
I'm
Make sure you have it on loop.
All right, it's really weird because I can't hear it at all.
I can't hear it either.
I can.
I can't.
I hear it
horrifying.
perfectly. I hear it perfectly fine.
Same.
Yep.
I like it.
It's great.
And let me add something to initiative. It's fine.
Okay, so about those sea elves. What is that? Is that? It's like a water jiggle butt. Is it fucking Pepsi Man?
Sorry.
What?
Hold
Jamie.
on.
Jamie,
What? It's Pepsi Man.
is that a water jiggle bus?
Pepsi Man.
What is it?
It's not. All right, I'm sorry. Whose turn are we on?
That's a
It was-
title.
It's Pepsi Man.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
It's Pepsi Man.
Look.
Oh my word, God.
It's Pepsi Man. Look at him.
Okay. And Maple, was there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
No, I think I fucked enough things already, so I think she's just gonna look at it and go, fuck, and that's her turn.
Nadinia, your head
I'm
is
in ca-
screaming, and that
It
mark
is.
on your neck, it feels like you know how it can be so cold that something burns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, and you can feel
Okay.
it kind of creeping and growing on your skin.
Okay, I'm fine. Just gonna sit here and, panic. Thank you.
Quinn, you also hear the voices, but they aren't nearly as loud. They're still very overbearing and disorienting, but you are not incapacitated. Oh, I'm sorry. For Maple, for you, the whispers just sounded louder than usual.
Okay.
So, Quinn, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack a plant child.
Alrighty. As I said before, these plant children have like their stomach cut open and the vines are like pouring out of them.
No. Quinn, stop.
Go ahead. Attack a child.
Oh.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I'm just gonna firebolt for now.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, that hits. Children don't have great AC. Alright, the fire seems to work very well against them.
That's interesting. The music doesn't work at all.
When did you attack them? Hello?
Hi, what?
Didn't you ask?
Hi.
I thought you said that it didn't used to work on them.
No, I was talking about the music doesn't work at all. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said that the fire didn't work on them. And
No,
I'm like,
that is not what I said.
you guys never fought them. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Quinn?
Gonna move over here.
Probably a smart move. As it is the Vine Children's turn. And this one is gonna come give Auntie Maple a hug.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move that druid out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
They are a little dead.
Yeah, they are a little dead. Oh, but that gives them such a fun ability. Thank you, Alex.
They're gonna consume the body. We're so
Okay.
fucked. We're actually so fucked.
All right. Let's see. So first, it gets to make 3 attacks against you.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. It does not have advantage.
2 miss.
Yeah.
Constitution save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right. So you take that full damage, and that is actually going to be it for that turn. The other one is going to go for Nadinia.
Yay.
1,
Nope.
2.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
Well, it does not work. It's kind of disjointed from the vines coming out of its stomach. It trips it up so it doesn't land good attacks against you, as it
Oh,
seems to be
no.
almost in pain.
How unfortunate.
These are children, Noah. What the fuck?
Sure.
Kira, your turn.
This is bad. Bad. Let's see here.
You think?
I think it's bad. Yeah. Okay, so you can't see all these fuckers, right?
They're in the basement.
Okay, right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Uh,
That would fucking suck. I'm like, hey guys, secret door opens up. Here's 50 more.
well, all right. I kind of only have fireball as an offensive spell. That's better than firebolt right now. So, firebolt at the one next to Maple.
All right, go ahead. That is a miss.
It's a 2.
Yeah, that's a miss. A swing and a miss. So you basically dive out the window, go down the stairs, and shoot off, but it manages to kind of. It's like doing this weird swaying thing,
Mm.
and it just manages to like kind of sway out of the way of your attack.
Ah, yes, the zombie dodge.
Yeah, zombie dodge. Right, and Iris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run through this window and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on my dear friend Maple.
Okay, go ahead
Yeah.
and roll that.
Do I have to roll for the window glass or anything?
Oh yeah, that'll be a dex save to get out.
Okay. Well, that's a big nope. That's okay.
It's not a lot of damage.
That's fine.
5.
Cool. I'm gonna roll this for you, and I'm gonna cast it at this one, because you hurt bad.
Nice.
Thank you, Shay.
Yee.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Iris?
Nope.
Oh
I
shit!
think that's all I can do right now.
I forgot to throw your sister in.
Excuse me?
The other sister.
Okay. I was about to be very upset.
Oh God.
Chill.
Chill.
Well, that works.
Chill, she says.
God, I don't know why you're so uppity about dead sisters. Gosh.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna go back to Iris. Oh, wait. Why did it put them in front now? That's weird. I don't know. Why is it doing this? There we go. Okay. You're all done?
I think so, yes, sorry.
Yeah? Okay. All right. So, you all hear kind of like this kind of like
Screech.
gurgling, gasping noise.
Oh, great.
And you hear like this wet squelching.
Less mood.
love it.
As you see these two things come
Ooh.
out.
Two?
Ooh.
They are dripping wet with like this kind of seawater, and they smell like rotten fish
Fireball?
that's been left
Fireball.
out in the sun. And can I have someone roll me a perception?
Who has the
I'm
best
there.
perception?
Mine's not good.
Mine's bad
+4.
Mine's -1 plus a d4.
too.
Okay,
Hey,
I have to go.
Iris. Okay. Nadine,
That's
you're
probably the
stunned
best
though.
I'm
Patches,
not stunned.
Patches, you're in the garbage can.
I'm incapacitated. Not stunned.
Iris, would you like to roll a perception?
Yes, I would. God damn it! I'm sorry everything sucks ass
You're
today.
fine. It's okay.
Alright, you're wrong.
That's all right. There's something kind of familiar about them, but you can't place your mind. Not like you recognize them, but there's like something about them that you're like, you like recall something else, but you can't think of it.
Okay. Okay. I hate that a lot.
That's good. That's good. You're supposed to. And they cannot do anything at the moment as they all kind of look around and seem to kind of take you in. It's very difficult. They are humanoid, but they look very strange. Their skin is like wet and squishy, almost like a frog's. And
Anything
I hate
like
this.
someone we know right now. No.
as they glance about the room, their gaze locks onto Nadinia.
Yikes.
Oh, and Quinn, actually.
Bad squid people. Bad.
Oh,
All right.
Bad Lovecraftian fish.
April is going to come in, and you hear a, "Oh, no."
Fair
You
reaction,
should leave.
honestly.
Oh, this bad.
You should
And
leave, honestly.
She is going to hold off for now, because she can't fight. But she can heal. Maple. You got a dead child in front of you.
I do. I'm going to, like, kind of step in front of between Iris and this child and start punching it.
Alright.
11?
Let me check, because it is a low AC.
My natural 20 from earlier. I punched the fucking window, come on.
It does not. It just misses it.
Fuck, okay. 2. That hits.
That hits.
Maple, Window Slayer.
That's like the only damage it's taken so far, right?
I mean, it is damaged because its stomach's cut open.
But, like, not from us.
Not really from you guys.
I'm gonna use a key point to do patient defense and kind of stand
Oh.
slightly in front of Iris.
Okay, it did take damage from Kira.
Okay.
Kira fire bolted
No,
it,
I
which
missed.
was good.
Okay.
I missed.
Oh no, that's right, you did miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm, like, kind of standing between Iris and patient defense, so...
So
Okay.
early, actually land hits. Careful.
Alright, Nadinia, you are no longer incapacitated.
Yay!
But, those things have come in. And they are looking very much at you.
Okay. All of this is disgusting. Every
Mhm.
last bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to do the Nadine way of things and just kill everything until everything stops being disgusting.
Okay.
First child in front of me.
Okay. That will hit. Alright.
Round 2.
That will hit as well. Alright, you kind of steal
is
your
it
nerve.
down?
It is not down.
Okay, I got one more in me.
Okay. Alright, that hits. Alright, it is still not down, but it looks very bad. As you kind of steal yourself, kind of manage to get yourself upright, and you land just these devastating hits on this thing.
And I'm going to move here. And actually, no, I'm gonna move here. And I am going to shout at these things. I'm not actually going to shout, but I'm going to shout at these things. Come and fight me, you slimy, silver-looking bastards.
Okay.
Okay.
And
That
so
was horrible.
they will.
Sorry.
It was
And so
good.
they will. Alright, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright.
Now.
Quinn.
If I turn into a jiggly thing, make sure Jack knows that I still love him. Even as a jiggly thing.
You know, instead of a frog, I think like a jellyfish would be a better description.
Yeah. With
Sorry, go
gill.
ahead. Yeah, they do have gills, which seem to be kind of gasping right now.
Are you done in the garbage can patches?
No.
You was just in there for like 5 minutes.
So I'm gonna move here,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to firebolt this boy, because if Kira's gonna cast a big spell on him, I want to see how fire does.
Okay. It does seem... Go ahead and roll damage. It does not seem to do as much as you were hoping.
Okay, that's fine. I tell Kira that fire is not the best plan for these. If she... Gross. Frog jellyfish boys.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to fix something real quick. Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Next up are the children.
Children.
So the children that is by you, Maple.
Hmm.
You watch as the vines coming out of its stomach,
Sorry.
bless you, as they reach down and engulf the dead woman at your feet
Cool.
and pull her into it, bones kind of cracking and snapping as it fits.
Cool.
And
Pardon me?
Yeah.
yes,
I saw
It's
this
eating.
happening. Yeah, it's eating it.
It's eating her, and then they're gonna eat me too. Oh my
No,
god!
it's healing itself. Oh, it makes another one?
no, it's
Blech.
eating.
Okay.
Yum yum yum.
Yum yum for my tum tum. Yummy yummy yummy. Put it in my belly. Yummy yummy yummy.
Chris, stop.
This is for
All right, and then it's gonna make. Since you moved in front of Iris, you're gonna take all of its tentacle attacks.
That's totally fine. They're at disadvantage.
Yikes.
All right.
patient defense.
And 1,
Yes.
2,
Hit.
3.
Hit.
And I'll need 2 con saving throws.
Okay. Make that one. Make that one.
Yep. Alright, so you just take the 5 and the 8. Because you don't do half damage for the
Nope.
poison.
Nope.
Yep. Alright, and the other one is going to attack you, Nadinia.
Bitch, you can try.
20.
Okay, yeah, that is.
That one's not. And that one's not. So it got you on the first one. Con save?
Gun save.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good.
She manages to get you on one attack, but you kind of are able to block the other ones.
I actually forgot that it was still there. Because I've been staring at this thing. Then it hit me and I was like, oh, bitch.
Can't you get taller? I can't see you. Oh, I did forget to mention that the 2 things at the end, they're both about 8 feet tall.
Yikes.
Big
Okay,
boys.
they're taller than me. That's scary.
They're taller than Leo.
Alright, next up is Kira.
I will cast slow on those 2 big boys.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Spicy slow. I hope you guys aren't too bothered by those lines. My spell save DC is 15.
Alright, so that is a wisdom save.
Oh.
Okay.
Scum.
Okay.
Oof. Oof.
Yike.
They're
Yikes.
not scum, they're scoom.
Damn.
Shkoon.
School.
Shkoon.
Alright, they are both affected by slow. Nice.
Scoom and villainy.
Hey, that should help. I move a little bit back.
That's through a window.
Didn't I move through that window first? Wait, the
No,
door's
there's
there.
a door.
Okay, then I move through the door and then go there.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
God!
You get attacked from behind.
Iris.
Yeah, so I was gonna do a different thing, but I'm kind of afraid for all my friends, so I think I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope
Hell yeah.
Nice.
to, like, help some people out, because that's a thing that
Everybody's
happens.
over half. Oh
Yeah,
no
Oh.
no no!
right.
Oh,
That's not how.
that's
that's
not.
not-
Oh, that's Beacon, not the other thing.
You're
Okay, never
thinking the
mind.
channel
I'm
divinity.
Yeah
sorry.
yeah 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 yeah. You're good. You're
No,
good.
you're
I'm
good.
sorry. I
You're
thought
good.
because of the wisdom. Is that
Yeah
okay?
yeah. You're fine.
Chris was
Is
wrong.
that
You were
okay?
not.
I was wrong.
No, this is great.
Okay,
You did
that's
it
cool.
good.
Then I'm
You
gonna
did it good.
use my other cool thing, my adjust time thing, so I can take another action and cast and do my healing hand things on Maple. So maybe you'll get 6 back.
Okay. Thanks, Shay.
And my turn's super over now.
All right. It's time for the scum.
Scumbags. Let's go.
They get to say at the end of their turn they are
Mm.
slow.
So let's see. How much does that mean we can move? Their speed is
Batteries.
What is their speed? Oh, they're so slow.
Yeah.
They're so slow.
Scoon.
Oh my god.
Remember, they can use their action to dash.
That
So
is
that-
true.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Well, that saves us a turn of engaging them.
I just yelled at them to come at me, and then they're like coming at me, but like
They're trying to coom at you.
and they're running super slow.
You didn't say.
They're almost kind of dragging themselves,
I hate that.
and as they're walking, there's like this pool of
That's what I want in real life.
slime and water that's trailing behind them.
Don't do that.
Yummy,
in real
yummy.
life.
Mm-hmm. As they get closer, if you guys want to do another perception check,
Please.
Sure.
this will be the last one though. Okay.
I wish to. I don't know if this will come through or not. Here it comes. There it is. Did that go through?
It did.
Okay,
I will roll
cool.
2 for fun.
Don't say that. You're gonna roll in that 20 that way.
Why would I
Okay.
not want?
I mean,
Fun stuff for everyone.
Yay.
Fun stuff for everyone. Okay. Maple and Quinn, you guys are a little preoccupied at the moment. Quinn, you just kind of see him as the jelly thing, and the voices are getting kind of loud as they approach. Kira and Nadinia. This thing's skin looks very much so like the skin around Nadinia, the mark on your neck.
Cool. I'm becoming a jelly
This is your
man.
future.
And for who rolled that first one, the 19?
Me.
Iris. You kind of like glance back at these things as you're trying to help deal with the shadow vine, and you swear that on this one, on its like left arm, you swear that there's kind of like this almost blackish shape on it.
What?
You swear that looks like a tattoo,
Oh shit.
like a very distorted one.
Oh shit.
Can we rewind for a second, because I couldn't see you actually move them. When one gets here, can I hit it?
I
Here's
would.
my attempt to hit it. Poke.
Yep, that'll hit it.
And since I hit it, it can't move any farther. It can't go. It stops here.
Okay.
Cool. Cause polearm master.
When you poke it, it almost like kind of sticks in it for a second. It's
Oh,
like
that's gross.
it's almost harder pulling it out than poking it.
gross.
And that will be their turn.
Gross.
I would
Yes.
definitely tell my friends, look at this cool tattoo on this boy.
It's bald ground.
Okay, I don't
Cool.
want to.
Cool.
Mhm. Just trying to think if we know anybody with a tattoo like that.
I don't know anybody like that. Nope.
Yeah, gee, who? I wonder.
Maple.
I don't know anyone.
My turn.
I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah, those things are getting closer, but these fine bitches still here. Shit. Do we run? Are we running?
You
Where
should
would we
If
run
we
to?
run, we forfeit our chance of saving her sister.
then we fight. I say from behind the window.
Okay. Yeah, you're not. You can't.
Keep fighting.
I hit the fucking monster in front of me.
Okay.
13,
That hits.
21.
That hits. It's looking very bad.
Flurry of blows, fuck it.
Okay. That hits.
10,
Alright.
12,
That barely hits.
5.
And that actually is exactly what you needed to kill it.
Fuck yeah.
Kick its ass.
As you're like, should we run? No, okay. And you just fucking land these hits and the child goes down. And you watch the vine inside of it kind of like shrivel up and die.
Cool. Cool, I turn my attention to the slobbery boys coming towards us. And-
Slobbery boys.
Yep, it's my turn.
They are moist.
Alright. Nagenia,
Don't
got-
run up there yet.
you got some friends coming your way.
Let them come to you. They're slowed. Oh, they get their save.
Oh, thank you. What is that, wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yikes.
Boy's
One of
fine.
them- One of them is.
Let me
Which
put a
one?
mark on him so I don't forget.
No, bro.
Okay, that one's still slowed. The other one is not.
Alright. I have a bitch to kill. It's this child.
I have a bitch to kill. It's this child.
Take my harpoon and shank.
Yep. Oof. That actually knocks it down.
Oh?
Yeah, I said it wasn't doing well beforehand.
That's fair.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna hit the slow one.
Okay.
A shunk.
I have 2 AC.
Let me double check.
Please be 16. Please be 16. Please be 16.
You're good. It hits.
Eee.
Nice.
And then kafwhack.
Yep, that hits. All right. So you basically
I
down.
ain't done yet.
Okay.
Action surge.
All right. Whack 'em.
Fuck these guys. Fuck
Okay.
these guys.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, all at this.
Jesus.
This
Damn. So these things are approaching you, and that kind of almost screaming whispers just get worse and worse as they come. The burning feeling on your neck just keeps growing, and you are just done as you just land off these amazing blows against it. You actually manage to kind of knock off one of its arms.
Hell yeah.
You're not sure if you cut it off, if you knock it off. You don't care. It's severed. As it's kind of like still limping towards you. The gills on its neck just furiously trying to get some sort of air, water. You don't know what this thing needs. But it is not looking good.
All right, now I'm done.
All right, Quinn.
Okay. So I'm going to action Mind Sliver on the one that is not slowed.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to quicken spell Psychic Blast into a bonus action and hit both of them.
Can you go ahead and do the Mind Sliver? Like, thank you.
That spell is busted.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That should be a D4.
So. Go. So, are you doing the one closer or the one farther?
The one that is not slowed.
Okay. So, it does not seem to take the damage at all,
Well, that's sad.
Oof doof.
but it will take that. It will do the D4, subtract the number rolled from the save. Okay.
Okay. I'm still gonna do the rest of my thing. So that, which didn't roll the damage. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna roll the fucking.
So is it dex saves for both?
Mm-hmm. Yep. One has a -2 and the other has disadvantage.
Isn't this going to attack your friends as well?
No, it's a blast. It's a cone.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Ready for cone?
So I just read that each creature. And then this one's going to get. Oh, it's a -4 on that 13, so they both fail.
So
Or
they get.
one-
So they take the damage, get pushed back 20 feet, and are knocked prone.
Okay. This one is going to. Well, it's pushed into the back of this. And this guy's going to get pushed into this. Well, into the wall, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So. Let's do. Want to roll an extra d8 for damage because you pushed him into something?
Sure. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeet.
And then they're prone.
Yes. 18 plus 3. I can math.
Can you?
No. That's why I do it for a living. Alright. Alright. Both of those boys are prone. The children are dead. I'll get rid of them. Kira, your turn.
Okay. See that. How goes Goopy Boy at the front?
This guy?
Yeah, let's love
He's
Goopy Boy.
bloodied, but he's still holding himself together, other than
Okay.
his arm.
Eee. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I'm just making sure my internet didn't die again. It went really quiet.
What you doing, Kira?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Thunderwave. Second level. I'm gonna send this guy back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Pop.
Alright, can you make a single save? At all? Can you do it? Haha!
Okay.
Ha ha
So
ha
he's not
ha!
sent back, takes half damage. So 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. So 8.
Oh wait, this is thunder.
Yes,
Ha
sure is.
ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! He doesn't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's rough.
So what does that look like? It just like ripples
As you
through.
kind of run up and throw this, you watch as it like hits him and his body kind of shakes with it, but it seems to pass through him unharmed.
Okay.
It
Jiggle, jiggle.
jiggles.
Okay. Well, it's resistance. It's immune to thunder and resistant to fire. So
Kira's
that's my
got a good
damage.
sit in the corner.
And I think it didn't take force damage either, did it?
No, it took force.
Okay. Well then, magic missile it is next time. That'll be all.
Alright, Iris.
I would love to cast Guiding Bolt on the farther one, if that's
Okay.
okay.
I don't know why, but the Gloop Troop just popped in my head.
Hell
Troop is
yeah.
very good.
True.
I rolled like ass though, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you try to shoot it off, but it already got knocked back, and so it kind of
It's also
throws
kinda
off your
prone.
aim. Yeah.
It's fine.
All right, and it's the boys' turn. The Gloop Troop. You watch as they both kind of like rise up in unison, and they're going to move towards you, Nadinia.
Okay. That one I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
As it walks on up. And 15 hit.
Yes.
All right. So before it stops being able to move before it can.
Like right here.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
15 feet away from me,
Okay.
and it takes that much.
All right. You manage to kind of stop it with your harpoon as it's like approaching, but the other one's still able to kind of get near you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do this attack.
It only gets one.
Yeah.
You can hit with it.
16 hit.
Nope.
All right. It
Haha!
reaches out and kind of like tries to touch you, but you manage to kind of like, even though you're holding back the other one, you manage to kind of like knock it off to the side. And I don't. Does it have another ranged attack? Nope. Okay. All right. Next up is Maple.
Okay. I'm going to jump on the counter here.
All right. You're up on top of the monitors.
Yep. This one's still alive, right?
Yep, they're both alive.
Okay, so I won't move there. And I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Stick my hands in the glue.
Nice.
Yeah.
11 probably misses.
That's a miss.
Oh, they get their save at the end of their turn.
Oh,
true.
right.
Roll
Thank
that.
you. Let me roll that first. Yeah. No, he's still dumb.
10.
Nice.
Fuck. Key point, flurry of blows.
Okay.
13 hit.
With the minus, yes.
10. Ooh, that's damage.
Yeah, he looks very bad. I think you got one more.
Yep.
19 hits.
That damage.
Nice.
All right, he is still up.
Oh,
But
and then flurry of blows
there-
technique. Hold on. I can't take any reactions until the end of the next turn.
He already
You can't take
You
reactions anyway.
can't? He already? Cool.
Nope.
And then
Nope.
I'm going to try to knock him prone.
Okay.
So dex save on his end. Low DC, but can try.
He's got a -2.
He -2, he fails.
All right. He
Barely.
looks absolutely just wrecked as you're doing all this. And you feel like you could probably blow on him and he'd just fall apart, but you do manage to kind of knock him on the ground. And you're not really sure if he's going to be able to get back up again.
Cool. Yeah, here's my turn.
All right.
I set up for you. Kill it.
Come on, Nadinia.
Do it.
Kill it.
I'm gonna kill it.
Good.
Alicia, the way you say that.
Stab downwards.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll it.
Yeah.
All right. How do you kill it?
I look at it and I see the other one, and I'm just gonna be like walking past it and like shank it through through what I assume to be its skull.
There is no resistance like a skull would have.
All for you to assume you have the skull.
And it passes through and it writhes and withers on the ground like a fish out of water before eventually it stops moving.
Pull it out, and then
The whispers
the-
get a little bit quieter.
good. And I'm gonna go in on this one too. Shank.
That hits. All right.
And then smack.
All right.
God, I love fighters.
All right. Quinn.
Let's see how he feels about cold damage.
Or whatever you'll end up doing.
16 will hit.
Oh, is this not the one where I get to choose?
Oh, wait, no, it's cast.
It is. Yeah, you get to choose.
Okay. Yes, cold.
He seems to take it just fine.
It's Chaos Bolt, what you're thinking of.
Oh, was there anything else you wanted to do, Quinn?
No.
Okay. You shoot off this cold and it kind of freezes some of the slime and water on it. And he definitely doesn't like that as he kind of like bats and claws at it, trying to get it off. Alright. Kira?
Sup. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the other one.
There's only one.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Bad
Oh,
necrotic
okay.
damage versus demons.
Doing so well with their wisdom saves. Okay. Okay.
Now, does he take 10 damage?
He does. Oh wait, what type of damage is that? Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Yes, he does.
All right. That will be all.
All right. Iris.
All right, I'm done with this fucking fool. I run up. Can I see where this one's tattoo is?
Can you see where what is?
His tattoo is the one that's on his arm.
No, it's the other one that had the tattoo.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to like grab it by the throat. I want to cast inflict wounds because fuck this guy.
Yes, do it.
Fuck this asshole! I didn't mean to roll it twice. I'm very sorry.
Well, you had advantage, didn't you?
No.
Guiding bolt? No. Never mind.
Guiding bolt did not hit.
Darn.
No, I'm sorry. You run up and you like try to grab its neck to do this, but as you
It's
do,
fine.
your hand slips
You don't have to
into its
pity
gills.
me with the description.
Your hand kind of slips into its gills for a second, and the spell
Gross.
fizzles out as you try to like pull back.
Gross. Bad. I'm having a bad time.
Was there anything else you wanted? I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
Alright, it's his turn. Nadinia.
Yeah, it can try again.
Yes, and he actually gets all of his attacks. Thank you.
Nope. Yeah. Yep. That is
Oh, no.
definitely a yes. No.
No. Okay.
Ow.
So you manage to, like, as it reaches out, you knock away the first one, but the second one, it, like, reaches up and touches you, and you feel just this sharp. It actually feels a lot like when Michael was rooting through your brain.
No.
Like, this kind of almost like a worm or finger just, like, squiggling through just this hard, sharp object, like, squirming through your brain.
Make it stop.
And you take a nice hefty chunk of psychic damage, and he looks a little bit better.
No.
You suck.
Alright, Nadinia's not like exiting her square, but she's stumbling back, like holding her head, screaming.
And as it touched you, you heard very clearly your name as it spoke to you in your head and said, Nadinia. And that's its turn.
Wants to make you into dinner.
Maple.
I'm going to run up. Do we have flanking in this game?
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna run up here, jumping on the bench if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start punching it.
Punch it.
Ouch.
That's natural.
Nice. And it's not a window.
And it's not a window. Yay. 1, 2, 13.
Nope.
We're probably gonna take like a short rest after this or something. Maybe. We'll see.
That seems reasonable.
I'm gonna spend a key point and Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Another 20.
Nice.
And last one. 24.
Oh, wait, you are flanking. I'm sorry. Yes, 24 hits.
And I'm gonna
Alright.
also try to knock it prone.
Alright.
Set up for Nadania. So. Dex
Dex
check.
save?
Yep, Dex save. It makes it because it doesn't have negative, right?
Yeah.
Right. It beats my DC. It doesn't fall, but it is still
Yeah,
badly
but
hurt.
you run up and you basically take away all the damage it got back as you just start fucking wailing on this thing.
There you go. Another one for you to kill Nadina. Go for it.
Kill.
Kill.
I'm going to scream, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up as I start swinging.
Alright. How do you do it?
Just gonna start stabbing downwards. Don't know when I'm gonna stop.
Alright, you basically stab at it and it crumbles and you just kind of keep going at it. And after that first hit, the whispers stop. There's none. But you just kind of keep going for a while before you kind of notice. Does anyone step in?
What?
Anybody want to stop me from stabbing
Yeah,
this
I
thing for a
think-
sim?
Because Iris is right there. I think she'd like kind of grab your shoulder and squeeze it and kind of say,
As soon as you grab her, grab her shoulder, she kind of like shoves in your direction and screams, "Don't touch me!" and then she realizes, who she shoved, and she just kind of backs up into the wall, holding her head.
Iris, can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, I super can. Man, gee, I wonder if it'll be above a 10. Man, wow.
Blessing.
Fuck yeah!
The mark around Nadinia's neck has grown, so it is now about 2 inches in
Holy
radius.
shit.
Oh.
So my bandage doesn't cover it anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you start, if you look really close, because you rolled so high, it almost looks kind of speckled a bit, like scale.
Uh, um, okay. Okay. I would like to kind of kneel down in front of Nadinia and kind of glance at everybody a little bit. Nadinia, I need you to breathe. Okay, breathe with me. I know things are fucked right now, but let's just stay calm. Can I look at the thing on your neck, please?
She slowly nods as she's like she's doing those shaky breathe ins and outs. And I
It's
am going to second wind while she's doing that.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Uh,
You're good.
It's okay. They're gone now. They can't hurt you. Hey, Kira, can you come take a look at
Yeah.
this place?
Yeah.
And like, I should say, like, Iris seems concerned, but she's also like deadpan, like much like I do. She has shut off all her emotions momentarily to deal with the shit in front of her.
Okay.
Can I roll an investigation on a creature and then come look at Nadinia?
Yes. Let me get rid of turn order. Goodbye, turn order.
You're a smart boy.
I try my best.
Okay. So the creature on the ground, just listing off some basic stuff that you can tell right away. Definitely amphibious. You can tell right away that this is something that would have to be in salt water, just based on at least the smell and the salt water around it. It is vaguely humanoid. When you're looking at the one that is right here, this guy, and at the tattoo, it actually is kind of a familiar symbol.
Okay.
It is the same symbol that is on Lord Arcanon's book. Not Lord Arcanon. What's the fucking guy's name?
Grandpa?
Arcan.
No. Arceus?
Log of the Black Leviathan. I think it's Arcanton.
Arcanton, I'm sorry. I have so many fucking NPCs with A names that are like that. Yes, I'm sorry. It's the same symbol as Arcanton.
Yeah, Arcanton's Log of the Black Leviathan.
Yes.
Do I see this as well?
Did you roll investigation?
I'll tell you in a minute after we take care of Nadinia.
Okay.
Worry not, research partner.
You can kind of tell, at least from bits that Nadinia has kind of cut open, it has a similar physique to humans, but it's almost like jellified. There's no real bones in it,
Okay.
and the organs look very weird.
Jellyfish men.
Jellyman. Jitty boy.
But the brain on them is much larger than would be for a normal person.
It makes you smart.
Clearly, we should all go in there
But
to go.
the
bust
brain doesn't, it's almost like smooth.
Smooth brain.
Because Nadina did stab one in the head, so you can kind of see it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I will move over to Nadinia.
By the way, April's in the corner throwing up.
Yeah, nice.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm going over to check on her. I just wanted to let everyone else do their thing first.
Yeah.
Pat. There.
Yeah, basically. She doesn't really say anything. She's just kind of like, okay, suck it up. Pat your back. Okay, you'll be fine. Okay.
Suck it up.
Yeah. Or, you know, spit it out, whatever.
So you guys are checking out Nadinia's mark on her neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it is still a yellow mark. It's got that 2 inches. The area around it is soft to the touch and kind of gives a bit. You can see almost the speckling, kind of like scaling coming up. And it definitely looks more yellowish. Like
Could
the
we-
skin.
Could we maybe try cutting off this outer layer of skin and seeing what happens?
I mean, that seems a bit much. I was going to try lesser restoration, maybe, but I don't know if that would, speed it up. I have no idea. But it might not stop it, but it might slow it, and I think right now that's the best we can hope for.
We can't
wanna-
worry about that right now.
I want to touch it.
Okay. You poke it. Nadinia, it hurts.
I'm gonna grab his arm
That was.
There at the wrist and say, "Don't do that.
I just want to see if it's the same texture as those
Don't
guys.
do it."
It is.
I think we can
Okay.
tell just by looking at it.
Yeah, this doesn't hurt.
Apparently does.
You're such a fun science experiment, Nadinia.
That's not what's happening for Iris.
We don't need to worry about that right now.
Thank
We have other things. We have other things to worry about. We have to keep going.
I'm sorry, it's already grown in the past hour. I think maybe we make this a bit of a priority for 5 minutes. Let me try one thing and then we can move on, okay?
She grits her teeth, but doesn't do anything.
Okay. I don't know if this will work, but Iris would like to very gingerly touch it, and she would like to cast lesser restoration, but she would like to as she's doing it say an extra prayer to Istis, yo fam, yarn mom, help me out please. I don't have time for this. Nadinia's fucked. We're all fucked. Please make it press pause please on this spooky thing.
You try to do that, and you cannot tell if it worked or not. It doesn't seem to go away.
Could I well, it doesn't matter. Okay, fine. I'd kind of, grab Nadinia's hand and gesture to help pull her up to her feet. I'm not sure if that did anything, but we can only wait and see. I would be
It's
okay
good
if we
enough,
kept moving.
thank you. But we have to find your sister. There's alarms and everything like that happening. We have to find her.
I know.
And,
Are we all okay to keep moving?
Yes.
Not over here. She's still fucking
Blech.
shaking.
Yeah, April, well, she eventually can't anymore, and she just kind of she's leaning against you and breathing heavy. And she wipes her mouth off and she's like, oh god. I'm okay. I'm okay. I might sit here for a minute, but please keep looking.
I'm not leaving you here by yourself.
Okay. Well, it might be a good idea for me to check over the monitors.
Yeah, I couldn't read that shit.
What about the ones that are like shattered by Thunderwave?
Yeah, most of them kind of got fucked over from that thunder wave, but
Rip.
she's gonna try to get as much as she can.
You guys can go ahead slightly and get back.
Does anyone need like a health potion? Cause like, are you guys good?
I'm okay.
Oh, Maple,
Yeah.
your sister is going to turn to you, and she is going to cast. Boop. She doesn't have great healing because she's weak.
Wait! It hasn't been 10 minutes? Is my beacon thing
got
still
beacon.
there?
It's still there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
So Maxie.
Beacon maximum.
Max. What's her
Yeah,
She
healing?
does a healing word, but that'll be
4 plus 4.
8 plus 4, so 12?
If it's a healing word, then yeah.
Nadinia,
Yeah,
have a
not full.
potion of greater healing. Drink it. Here you go. Boop.
I'm gonna look at it, and then I'm gonna drink it. Was it 44 plus 4? Yeah.
I don't fucking know, but it's a lot.
Mhm.
I did it good. Yay!
So 20.
Nice. You're at full too. Almost.
Eh.
Almost. Yeah, almost.
Alright. So there's. You guys actually haven't gone, I just revealed it for my sake.
Yeah.
The area over here, and then you can see a door here and a door here.
Gonna check this door.
Okay. There is a very heavy bolt on the outside of the door.
I will sigh. Grab my harpoon, and undo the bolt.
All right. I'm not gonna
Be ready to slam it closed if necessary.
Okay. So you guys go ahead and cautiously open up the door. And you see
Jesus.
you see several children in there. They all look very terrified.
That scared me. I was looking at my
Sorry.
phone.
I can't actually see what we're supposed to see because my internet
It's
disconnected
It's Nix
right
and a
now.
bunch of other kids.
Nix and some losers. It's an X.
Nyx is in there. She looks worse for wear, and she's holding on to the small halfling child next to her, looking very suspiciously at the people opening up the door. Because you're kind of further back, so she can't really see you right now.
Can I see her?
Probably just barely.
I push past these fucking fools, and I run up and I give her the biggest fucking
Gwen
hug,
directly
and I
over.
start.
She is she freezes when you run in and hug her. She has no idea how to handle this. And actually, at first, the halfling girl next to you starts hugging and crying because she's like, someone came. And it takes a minute before Nyx wraps her arms around you, and she just starts bawling.
Pretty sure at the immediate influx of emotion from Iris, Mabel's head just pops over top of the monitor.
I thought you were gonna say her head explodes.
No.
Her head pops off.
It's too powerful.
Round 2.
There's also a heavy bolt on that one.
Look over at
Anything
Quinn.
more?
Does he look ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Look over at Kira. Does she look ready?
No, but yes.
All right. Slamming open the bolt and slamming open the door. No, not slamming it open. Doing the same thing I did before.
You see several adults in there with their hands tied behind their backs. And
So-
they look up at you very angrily, some of them suspicious, frightened as you open up the door.
Okay. Okay, they're tied up. I'm just gonna let them go. Okay.
Here to
Yeah.
rescue you.
Are you guys from?
I will help.
Can I make the argument that if these are idiots working the same job as Nick, I would know at least one of them?
That's a fair point, honestly.
Sure, you know the Fire Ganassi.
Yeah, I was looking at his picture being like, he'd probably be a dumb one.
He looks like a dork, yeah.
He has swindled Nick on drugs on so many occasions, but Nick never actually catches on to that.
Gee, the sugar really doesn't work.
He is definitely the guy who has given Nick so many things of oregano, thinking they were weed.
Oh no.
It doesn't even smell the same when you burn it.
Yep.
He doesn't know that.
He's never had weed before.
Smoking weed.
It's all been oregano.
I mean, now he's addicted to oregano, so that's cool.
Addicted to oregano.
All right, I'm gonna just walk over and cut these people loose. I don't even think about it. I just start cutting people loose.
Okay, you cut the girl first loose, and she scrambles backward, terrified.
Hey,
Alright.
drug fuck. You mind?
Oh,
You know me, right? We're not evil. We're from Mirai. Blah blah blah. Star called.
Quinn?
blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Star called.
Cut
Can't
these
put
two
What
loose.
What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Rescuing your sorry ass.
Didn't realize you liked me that much.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're here to rescue you.
For Nick, but we
looks
already
at
got
the-
him.
He looks at the other people. He's like, these people are legit. It's not a trick. The other ones look kind of suspicious, but they seem to relax a bit when you actually take off the restraints.
Yeah, I show my mark too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let him out.
The one dragonborn girl, once you get her out, she's like, where are the children? We saw them when we came in. Are they okay?
We
We
got
got-
as many as we could out.
Thank goodness.
They're already gone.
Oh.
Just
The good gone. We like
Good
that.
gun. Yes.
Oh,
That's Barry in the lead there, Kira. Holy.
Hey, do you
did
want?
you get
Sorry.
Did you get a blue dragonborn out? She
Yeah.
about this tall.
Yeah, he's cool.
She.
Well, I mean, my brother was there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Then
He-
yes,
he was cool.
was there too?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, there was two.
Okay, good.
He had a smaller child with him.
Yeah. He was good. They were both good.
Oh, thank goodness. Where are they right now?
They're on a boat back to Mirai.
Thank you so much. And they're gonna move out.
And then they boogie.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Kira. Get these people out of here.
Yeah, okay. We'll lead them out.
Okay. Yeah, they will follow you. They're not gonna hear any complaints from them.
This is open, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna
walk to
move
it.
them off so that they're not there. There. They're gone. You have no idea where I moved them.
Oh no.
They're
They're
all
outside.
dead now.
They're outside. They're fine.
I kill them all when they leave.
Jesus.
There can be only one.
So as you're walking over there, you're walking through this kind of pile of sludge and a lot of seawater and seaweed. Now,
Mhm.
I'm trying to think how to describe this. So kind of like that ocean smell is not something that people get often
Hmm.
because not a lot of people are near the ocean.
I
But
am.
for
You're
you, it hits hard.
right. Hmm. I remember because I just went. I didn't go swimming. I went boating near the ocean recently.
Mm-hmm.
What a novel concept.
And as you head towards this thing, as I said, the portal already closed. It's still open though. As you look inside, you actually see like a couple dead fish in there and like a starfish.
Snacks.
Do I recognize the starfish and/or fish?
Yes, it's actually the starfish that killed your grandmother. No, you don't.
Oh my god.
I was wondering because sea elves.
You recognize one of the fish. It's something that they ate a lot,
Okay.
but
I
not
don't
really
know what
anything
it
else.
is. Yeah, I don't know what it is or anything.
I was just wondering if, like, I might be able to tell if they were native to that area.
At least the one you've
Mhm.
pretty sure you've seen them eat before.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna approach this thing. I'm gonna look at it. Does it look breakable?
I mean, anything's breakable if you try hard enough.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull out my harpoon gun actually,
Okay.
Oh
and I'm gonna load it with the harpoon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mini harpoon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna look for a place to like. Is there like a pillar or something to it?
That's like holding it up.
Yeah.
There is kind of like a small one in the center that seems to help turn it. There also seems to be, as you're looking inside of it, there are like mirrors on the inside,
Oh,
kind of
that's
like
even
spaced
better.
apart from each other.
Do the mirrors look special in any way?
That would be difficult to tell without some kind of arcana background.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna walk in there, take my harpoon gun, flip it around, start smashing shit.
All right. The rest of you guys hear kind of a smashing and shattering noise of mirrors. Actually, Kira won't because you're escorting people
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
I
The
would
one who would
try to-
probably
Yeah.
stop
And I'm
that.
Yeah, I would try to calm down the fucking children who are already traumatized. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm
You
gonna get
actually see Nyx kind of wrangle them up pretty well. Like she, like takes command.
Fuck yeah.
Hot.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
What did
What'd
you
you
say?
Nothing.
No,
What
you
did
said
you say?
something. What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'm
What did
gonna
you
look
say?
at the VOD.
I said hot. That's what I said.
That is a child.
I'm aware.
That is a
I'm
child.
aware. I'm aware.
Wow, Noah. Hmm.
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 I had a horrible joke to follow up now. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to the last mirror. I'm gonna look at it. Is
You
there a
see-
way to pull it off?
Probably not without it shattering. Like you might, if you had tools, you might be able to work it off.
I don't have tools.
I only have my guns.
Ugh.
Fucker.
I flex after I say that.
You
now
see
I'm
yourself staring back, and it's not a pretty picture right now.
Oh, I know. I know I look like a fucking mess. I'm going to look at it and then I'm going to try to break it in a way that a large piece can be taken from it. If that's
Okay.
possible.
Okay. Give me.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, I think that'd be the best one.
Got you.
It's a simple enough thing. You can manage to get a pretty good sliver.
Alright, cool.
On the back of it, when you flip it around, you see a very familiar symbol.
Ah, cool. Is it the one that's supposedly on my neck?
Yep.
Yay. I'm gonna
It's
take
part
it
of it
with
because
me.
it's kind of broken, but you
Yeah.
can clearly tell that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna just start walking, and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look inside there. I'm gonna be like, Iris, we have to go.
I know. Nix, let's all go, okay? We're almost home, okay? Let's and just try to like get everybody out without being obnoxious.
She takes your hand and she looks you dead in the eye and very seriously she says, "Please don't let go."
Never again. I promise.
And she's going to grab the kid next to her, and the other kids grab on, kind of forming a chain.
Yes! Kid Conga line, let's go!
King along? King. Jesus fucking Christ. King Kong along! Electric Bungalow is all I want. Favor,
Beautiful, beautiful words that are coming out of your mouth. So the
And
commoners, these people are fucking gone.
Yay.
You still have the people locked downstairs.
They can fucking rot for our like Iris cares.
Still
Fuck those
have
people.
the children in the incinerator.
not as important.
The one child in the closet.
Stress.
That one's burned to a crisp.
Right, I forgot that you guys burned that one to a crisp. Apparently, someone's just fucking chopping up corpses.
There are fucking children about to walk out here, you dumb idiot!
And they're already traumatized. I need to know this information.
I was gonna bitch slap the fuck out of you.
I didn't really say that. He's just
Slash, 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 slash.
I'm
doing
gonna go to these two. I'm gonna say, did you guys get what you needed?
I don't know. Did April find anything?
She looks at the monitor for a little while, and then she kind of like shimmies back into here and starts looking around. She actually ends up pushing a button, and this door opens on the bottom here that leads up to a like kind of a secret ramp up here.
Okay, I follow her. If she goes up there.
Yeah.
I follow her up.
And she starts like kind of going through and looking through different stuff up here. A lot of it got damaged in kind of the tussle that you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
But she does look at you for a second and she says, they stopped testing with the shadow veil or with the shadow vine. They stopped testing with the shadow veil vine like at least a couple weeks ago.
So they moved on to something else?
That's what it seems. It
elemental
says that they
flame?
deemed it a failure because it killed the test subject.
Okay. So they wanted living vine creatures.
Something like that.
Possibly.
It has a symbol for. Well, okay.
Let me see it.
I don't. Oh, here. I don't understand what this plane that it says that they used
Is
is.
it the one? Is it the symbol?
It is the symbol.
Is this on the paper?
It is labeled as the kingdom.
I hate that.
Kingdom?
Yeah.
Is this any known plane that I know of?
Nope.
The king in yellow.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys find what you needed?
Yeah.
All right. Out.
Are you destroying it?
No, I don't. I'm not worried about that. I just need everybody out so we can just quit this place before I have an actual panic attack.
There might be more evidence that we need to get about the children, getting a full list, finding out where they're from. I mean, if it's going to be really hard to reunite the kids if we don't get this information.
Yeah.
Then work on it.
Okay.
And she's just going to keep walking.
Yeah.
And
Maple, she presses her lips at Nadinia and kind of scowls at her.
she's going to go walk to the people downstairs or locked up.
Okay. Are you going just by yourself?
I intended to.
Okay. When you open up the door, they try to jump you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need an athletics
Okay.
or acrobatics, whichever one you want. Oh, they're so weak too. They try to grab a hold of you, but you just kind of like flex a bit and they fall off. They are weak scientists.
I sigh and I say, look, I'm not about to hurt any of you or anything like that. I don't care right now. I need you guys to tell me what was happening here. Please.
The one druid that fought against you guys, she is conscious at this time.
Mm-hmm.
She looks to the others very sternly and looks back to him and says, or looks back to you and says, I believe this is a matter for the authorities. We would like to
Okay.
deal with that instead of this.
Okay. I don't think you understand. I am Captain Nadinia Crazy Heart Withers of the Love Pilfers. I have a new crew, and I am a fucking pirate. I am going to count to 3, and then I'm going to start killing you, because there were nothing but children down here. And I don't care. 1.
Can you roll an intimidation, please?
Yes.
With advantage, because that was good. Okay.
2.
Give me a second. Let me
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Don't intimidate Alicia.
Okay. Is it money you want? We could get you plenty of money.
I told you. Tell me what the fuck was going down here right now.
We were studying the effect of the Avondale vine grown in different locations.
And why did you use children?
She like coughs and kind of straightens up. The other ones look more guilty. As she straightens up and looks at you, and she says, "There was a large supply of them. They were easy to acquire. They were easy to control. And very few people actually questioned where they went."
Okay. Thank you. You're right. This is a question for the authorities. And I'm fully glad to hand you over to them. She looks to the others. Anything else you would like to mention? I'll throw in a good word if I don't have to rip it out of you.
They kind of look at each other very nervously, and one says, we weren't originally going to use children. We were going to use prisoners. But then this really weird fae talked to the president, this colorful dude, and he changed his mind.
Begin describing Cypress immediately.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We were just following orders.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you did. Because now I know what kind of fucking people are down here. She turns and slams the door shut and bolts it.
All right.
And then she's gonna go sit next to the elevator
Mm-hmm.
and just sit there until everybody shows up.
Okay. April is going to try to look around and find information about the kids. Maple, are you doing that too?
Helping with the kids?
Looking for information about them.
Yes. I'm helping.
When
Anyone
I get
else?
back,
I very quickly realize I am out of my depth trying to do an autopsy and help Iris with the kids.
Yeah, you basically learn more of what you did already.
just covered in chum.
Gross.
Yeah, you don't look great.
I pull off my hoodie, which probably took the brunt of it, and just light it on fire.
You just
That's
could use so
fair.
many hoodies.
Mom, I need more hoodies.
Stop burning them!
They were gross.
You can wash them!
No,
ask
trust
Yarn
me.
Mom.
Ask
Just
your
ask-
mom for some magic knit
Yeah.
sweater.
Magic hoodie.
May I have a hoodie that does not get dirty, burned, or otherwise upset Nadinia?
A Nadinia proof hoodie.
It's a
All right.
perfect.
Impossible. She'll find something that's wrong with it.
Istis made it. How dare you?
That's April. Anyone else rolling investigation?
If I'm back, then
Yeah, you can come back.
I'm helping her.
Helping her? Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause my investigation is shit, so I'm helping someone.
Alright, let me roll an advantage on her.
She gets one more.
Oh.
It does not help.
I tried.
Rip. So as you guys are looking, in this room, she finds a in the filing cabinet several files listing different voyages, and it doesn't. It's not an exact thing on the kids, but it does count like how many any noteworthy kids that came across. Like dwarves are kind of more exotic, so if there were any dwarves it would mention that, or that kind of stuff. And it gives a rough estimate for how many, and then where they were held before being transferred over. And then there is a series of folders that you find actually about individual kids coming from West Harry. So these are all halflings. These are the ones that came in through the what's the word? Came in through the two bosses charity.
Charity.
Yes, it's charity. Since West Harry is sinking, they're trying to get all the kids off the island. So they're being relocated to other countries. And Boss is helping with that.
So helpful.
Technically, he got them off West Harry.
Wow, what a cool dude.
He did it. So proud of him. Real philanthropist.
But these give very detailed ones listing like the kids, their families that they came from, where they were supposed to be going, how long they spent there, when they were transferred over to what was supposed to be the orphanage in Avon, and then when they were adopted, quotation marks, or not adopted, fostered, quotation marks. And there's a lot of fake files from the orphanage near you that basically made up fake adoption papers, fake families and stuff to take in some of the kids. And for you, Kira, as you are looking around, you find it's basically a little bit more about you find another book on like different planar studies.
Excellent.
Yes. And as you're kind of looking through it, there's like notes in the margins, and different stuff is like they actually blacked out parts of the book.
Well, good thing I'm pretty good at restoring things that are in books.
They highlighted stuff, they circled stuff, they wrote stuff in the margins. But they seem... It's definitely a lot about portals, and part of it goes into how to find natural portals and what are the conditions to get one. To find
Portals.
one or make one.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to study this at some point.
All right. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna hand Kira the mirror shard as she goes by. Like
Where
the
did
first
this
time
come
when she
from?
came.
What's this?
I destroyed a bunch of mirrors in the central thingy.
I'm gonna go check out the mirror room. I'm interested in that now.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence just for that whole contraption.
Great. Cool. I'm smart. And 12
Debatable.
smart.
Well, you figured that there were two of them, so probably one of them was kept in each of these. There's tunnels kind of connecting them to this giant centrifuge thing.
Okay, so they were getting something from them, maybe.
And then there was at one point a portal in here, and like when the portal was open, water was just like pouring out of it.
Hmm.
And seaweed and stuff. Kind of like if you were underwater and you opened up a window.
Pressure.
Yeah. And then there were controls that lead from this to this. The mirrors, you do know at least a little bit that mirrors can be used to help with portals. At least help creating them. But you're not sure on too much else with that intelligence roll.
Okay.
And it's
Are you
also
sure
a little
it's
bit
an Arcana roll?
I'm going to say intelligence because it's more than just Arcana.
Sure.
There is technology mixed into this.
Okay. All right. Not that useful. And I guess we found Darkanton.
Probably found. Yeah,
I
maybe.
imagine this is who he is. Yeah.
Reconvene and discuss when we're
Yeah.
not fucking here.
Yeah. All right. So you guys head out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's nowhere else to search for papers and such, no. Yeah, we leave.
Yep.
So what are we going to do with our captives?
Leave them in the forest.
We're gonna wait for Jack to show up, and then they're gonna get hauled away.
We cannot carry that many people on our boat.
Yeah.
Us plus the children and the adults that we saved.
Okay, well, they can come back from. I don't give a fuck. They're just staying there for now.
April says, I can go down and throw in some good berries and they should be fine.
Sure. Until
Well,
what's his face comes back and finds his place in shambles.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about if our father comes back. Well,
please
could,
do.
actually, I mean, I could. We have stones. I could call the police.
I don't think we want the police finding this place just yet.
And how much influence does your father have over them?
A lot.
I know that in Morai, that was very important.
I don't. From what I've heard of Mirai, I don't think it's as bad, but I don't really know.
Hey, April, do
Yeah.
you think that there's any doubt that your father should or should not be locked up?
What I personally believe, or what I think authorities could do.
Yes.
Me personally, she kind of looks around and she says, I want to hear from him why and about this and see if he has any reasoning, but I can't see any other way.
What reasoning could he possibly have that would excuse
I
his
know, but I want to hear it. I don't think that there is, but I just want to know why. For authorities,
Do
yeah,
you even have a modicum of a shadow of a doubt that they will do the right thing?
I think that he will get arrested and stand trial and be charged.
And then
But
get out within a week.
I wouldn't think a week, but
Less.
I do think that it'll be lessened from what it should be.
Hi, so Before I got in here, got a call from Mayor back in, well, soon to be Mayor back in Rye.
Just looked at them.
Yeah. He told me to find as much evidence in this place of tracking the children, where they could be, all that stuff,
Perhaps we can get an
and to
extradition.
destroy it.
Destroy it?
Yeah,
Why?
Why?
because it would lengthen the times those assholes will be in jail. If there's no evidence to find, Echo is very thorough in their investigations. If there's no evidence to find that they're guilty, the longer they stay in jail until they're excused. If there's easy evidence to find, they're gonna get off with a slap on the wrist.
Even if that evidence is damning.
Yes.
That actually is a fair point. I do know of someone who spent 100 years in jail just because they were trying to track down a witness.
Okay.
Alright, well then.
So we keep the evidence, put the kids back to where they belong, and then destroy it.
Destroy this place or destroy the evidence?
Both.
Well, how are we blowing up this place?
Well, we should let them find here first.
Yeah.
Just destroy the evidence that is here.
Yes.
The machines, the...
Yes.
Yeah, there's enough
Kira,
dead children here that should.
Kira, how many more thunder waves you got in you?
I've got a few as well.
4.
Go break some shit.
I would have told you guys sooner, but I think we had more pressing issues at the time.
Not a problem.
7.
You 7?
I will say I would have been a little against it before I saw those
Blob creatures.
mush people
Yeah.
things.
Possible, again, that others may decide that their work is worth following up on as well.
Yeah.
When it is surely not.
My dad always pursues things to the end.
So, what do we do about the people downstairs?
The dead children
No.
find things. You mean the ones upstairs in the
Staff.
closet?
Upstairs, sorry.
What do we do with the staff?
Like I said, let them wander into the woods to see if they can get their way back.
They're druids, though. They'll be fine.
Not if the markings are gone. Her face is like completely neutral as she says this.
No, they're still druids. They should get back okay.
I liked your plan, April. Let's throw in like 2 good berries. They can fight for them and they can rot there until someone finds them.
But that
If we're
means
going
the
to condemn them
authorities.
to
That
death.
means the authorities won't find
And then
this
they can
place.
rot in jail while they look for evidence. Yes, we've been through this.
Yes, but you don't understand. They need to find this place for them to for
April will
the
be with us.
investigation.
Anonymous. I mean, I can tip them off.
Excellent. That will do it.
But that's after we've thoroughly searched and destroy everything in here.
Hmm.
Go
Are we
for
certain
it.
we cannot make copies?
No,
Some of this evidence.
we're keeping the evidence with us. We're taking it.
Oh, okay.
She means
Everything we can't
make
take.
sure that when they search the place, when they look for evidence, they
yeah,
find
okay.
little to nothing.
Okay. I break shit.
I also
I break shit.
All right.
I run out of thunder waves. I take a bat.
Blop, blop, blop,
Yeah.
blop.
It's there.
We don't need any rolls for this.
Couple.
I think you all have shown in the past a high proficiency in destruction. So,
Oops a doodle.
you guys
Whoopsie.
thoroughly trash and destroy this place. making sure that there's very little evidence and that it would be almost impossible to recreate.
Good.
Great. Can we burn the blob bodies? Get rid of
Well,
them.
I
Yeah,
seem
perhaps
quite
these things
resistant to
would be
fire.
removed in general.
I could rot it away. I could rot them away.
Because if they find evidence of this too, they're gonna.
Then we need to take them
Well,
upstairs.
I mean, to be fair, how are they going to investigate these things?
Or that people just don't know about
Yeah.
the kingdom
Yeah.
Well, I
shit.
mean, you took all the information. I'm just saying, like, how are they going to try to discover these things?
It's still best if they don't see them.
I also think this is not something we should leave to chance.
Yeah.
We
You
will. I
kinda
will
feel
take them
You
upstairs.
run into the shit, it follows you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
We're actually doing them a favor.
I will take them upstairs. It's fine.
Are we
Alright,
keeping
you can
them?
carry their
No.
nice, squishy, gooey bodies that are partially
Yay.
dissected thanks to somebody.
Yay.
I wonder who did that.
I wonder.
Hey, I'm going to take them and I'm going to take them upstairs and then I'm going to go find a place to bury them.
Yep. I will say your
I'm going to
clothes
take.
are soaked in slime.
Yeah, that's great. I don't do anything about it yet.
Yeah, okay.
I have, Nadine has shut down.
Alright. Alright, you find a place to bury them. The
Someone
adult
call Jack, please. I don't have the anything to do
Maple
it.
has already called them.
my brain said minutes.
I'm out of minutes.
And April will wild shape to get his attention to come down to where you guys are.
Cool. I thought she
It
didn't have
does not
anything to
take him
fly,
long.
so.
Yeah, it does not take him long. He was kind of circling the area. And he comes by and he throws down a rope ladder.
Climb, 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 climb.
Yep.
Climb.
The kids, the adults, they climb up. You guys can just barely get on without it being over. Like, he can't do any racing.
Okay, well. Good thing that's all we're doing.
Gonna just fly up, land, look at all the cramped space, sigh.
Crow's Nest is free.
No, she's gonna go to the wheel.
He lets you take it if you want.
Okay. I think he wouldn't, because he would see her state and that she is like
That's fair.
half
That's fair.
dead.
You look very bad.
But she'd try, you know. Can we have the stop of the reversal music?
Yeah, can you stop the music, Alex? Sorry, I can't hear it at all.
I wish I could hear it.
It's been brainwashing me for the last
Sorry.
2.5 hours.
Cool.
Alex, why'd you let it play so long?
Oh, because I muted it hours ago.
Alex.
Yeah, I muted it too.
I wish I was that smart.
Okay. When Jack sees you, first thing he does is he kind of pulls you into a hug. He still
Okay.
has the hand on the wheel.
Okay. She doesn't go for the wheel. She like almost does. She's like almost trying to like pull him off so she can, you know, keep working. And then she just begins. She doesn't cry, but she just begins to shake. You know, doing those shivers into him.
He maneuvers you in a way so that he can still fly the plane while hugging you. And he gets you guys back. And he just holds you and he pats your back. He says it's going to be okay.
She just says one word throughout the whole thing. Bath.
He says that he will pay for one of the most luxurious bathhouses for you.
Yes, please.
As he flies you all back to the docks. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Yay.
So I'm guessing Marissa's gonna do the campfire stuff with her sister.
Is that
Oh, boy.
okay? I
Yeah, do
didn't wanna
campfire.
interrupt
No,
your
do
zone.
campfire with your sister. Fucking Christ, I was like almost gonna butt in for you.
No, it's okay. You guys were doing other stuff, and I didn't want to
It
ruin
was
it.
your
And Adina
fucking
was having a
reunion with your
moment.
sister. You're allowed to have your moment.
Other people were doing more important stuff.
It was
They
not
were
more
not more
important. Yours is important too.
Okay.
You know, you could if you have anything you'd like to say to her, anything like that you want to say right now.
No, I'll wait for the
Mhm.
campfire. I do have
Okay.
to work at 8 a.m., so I
Yeah.
might
Good.
need sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did we level?
Then go for it.
Good night.
Yes, you guys did level.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Are we getting a
Thank you
long
for not
rest
killing
after
my
this?
sister.
You will get a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Big hit dice.
Bigger hit dice. No, that wasn't big. I try again.
Yeah, I'm rerolling.
Bigger hit dice.
Oh, that's a one. Reroll ones, right?
Reroll once.
Yeah.
Reroll
Good
all
job.
ones?
Remember that
Christ,
time I
guys.
got like 4 ones in a row?
Reroll all ones, or?
God damn it!
Reroll ones, mate, or Iris.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Cool. I'm fine with
So,
that.
Iris, you can either take that 6 or you can reroll again.
6 is
I'm
okay.
afraid it'll be. Take the 6. I'll take the 6.
Okay, I mean, that does mean you rolled like
It's-
a 3.
Okay, but
Should I
Technically, you
risk
can't
it?
roll. I always risk it
Did
for
we
the
get a-
biscuit.
I'll risk it.
uh,
Damn it!
Reroll
Reroll
ones,
ones.
they don't
Keep going.
count.
Keep going.
I guess technically if you real
Well,
Oh,
it's
well,
a
you
6.
got a
I don't
6.
care. It's fine.
The
See?
Destiny has determined it's a 6.
Did we get a proficiency upgrade? We did. I get
No.
evasion.
Nice.
I have 4th level spell slot.
Evasion is still in the mind.
A
Patient.
level 6. Iris, you get Blessed Healer.
Level 7.
Is it 7?
We're level 7.
I don't know what that means. And I
Oh,
love
wait.
you all.
You
But
already
I'm
used
gonna
this.
write a
Good
note
night.
on my character
good night,
sheet
good
that
night.
says level up. And I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes.
Thank you
night,
for a
friend.
very wonderful session. I was literally shaking for half of it. It was a great time.
Good night.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys liked it. You
You made
fucking
me cry, you
annihilated the
bastard.
scum. Yep. Take care. Good night.
But I love you all. See you next week. Bye.
Bye. The fuck is this? Psionic Soul?
Oh,
That's not-
yeah.
That's not what I am. What am I?
I hope you guys had fun.
Aberrant mind.
That's not showing up on my list. Where did it go?
You
Okay.
fucked it up.
Stillness of mind.
There it is.
Man, glad we found Nyx. Because had we found Nyx in a bad condition, Nadine was going to have a totally different conversation with the people downstairs.
You guys haven't checked on her.
No, we haven't. Because someone kept going and doing shit and not letting people do other shit. Chris.
I don't blame myself.
Yeah, I do.
I don't blame myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and remember to ask. I'm so used to people just kind of jumping in when they have stuff, I'll try and ask her some more
Yeah.
if there's stuff she wants to do. And I appreciate if you guys could too, just
Yeah.
so she gets more used to it.
Yeah. Next time I'll definitely tell Chris to shut the fuck up. And let people do what they want to do.
I wouldn't say it's just because she's done it on other games and
True.
other people. It's just kind of how she is.
True.
Which I can't blame her.
I mean,
That's
I
how I
like,
used to
literally
be
called
too,
her
yeah.
out on another session too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything for my level up, I think so. Why do I feel like my attack went up? Did my attack go up? Am I going crazy? I'm going crazy.
Shouldn't
I'm
have.
going crazy. Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah. I need to go to bed. I hope you guys had fun with that. I was really excited to kind of wrap up this, I guess, arc.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an arc essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, good shit.
Yep. If you guys have anything that you want to talk about, any questions, any criticisms, just shoot me a thing.
Okay.
It was all awful.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I don't like squid jellyfish people.
Squidward.
Aren't you happy though? I got to show you what can happen.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get to see your future.
You in 10 years. I'm gonna turn the ball off now. See you.